I wanted to get in this segment of the program. I wanted to dive deeper into this analogy that I was building in the monologue between this legend of St. Patrick ridding the Emerald Isle of snakes and something that Latter-day Saint singles can use to improve their lives. And it's really, if you're a long-time listener of the program, it's nothing new what I'm going to present to you here. The vehicle I'm using to present it is new. I mean, who ever thought of St. Patrick's Day being something like this? I mean, seriously. But, if you think about, like, St. Patrick ridding the Ireland of snakes, and, how that's, there really isn't a lot of truth to that in reality. It's probably just an allegory for how he as a missionary was ridding, the Celtic peoples that were on the Irish island of their pagan beliefs as they converted to Christianity. Well, there's an allegory there that can apply directly to Latter-day Saint singles, because many of us are living with snakes, so to speak, inside of ourselves. And these snakes are, basically the things that are keeping us back from living the life that we should be living. And more than anything, they come with habits of assumptions, habits of thinking, habits of doing, all sorts of habits that we have inside that are essentially keeping us back from living our best life, keeping us back from experiencing the joy that really is around each one of us every single day. And, it's just, some people just can't even see it. In fact, I can remember a time in my life when I couldn't see the joy that was all around me. I could not see the joy that was all around me. And it goes back to a principle that I've talked about time and time again here on the program. I would probably call it one of the founding principles, like the foundational principles of the program. It's like probably what this is, right? Your focus determines your reality. Your focus determines your reality. Now think about that for a moment. I mean, if you're a long-time listener to the program, then, okay, we've gone over this over and over again. But, even if you are a long-time listener, just think for a moment about this principle. And, it's not hard to see the truth of it. When you focus on the positive, then your reality becomes positive. When you focus on the negative, your reality becomes negative. It's not that hard to understand. We've all known people who, they just go around complaining about everything. Everything's not perfect. Everything is deficient. Everything is less than what it should be. There's all these things that are wrong, all these things that are missing. It's just complaint after complaint after complaint. And these people are actually pretty miserable. I mean, have you ever known anyone who complained all the time who was happy? Oh yes, I'm happy. Nothing in my life is going right. I'm happy. I mean, you just don't see that. People who are complaining about all the things that are wrong in their lives are people who are miserable. Your focus determines your reality. So when you focus on what's wrong, when you focus on what's missing, then you have a reality of lack, of emptiness. And of course you're going to be miserable because you're left lacking and empty. And, the really bad part about this is that we are designed as human beings, we're biologically hardwired to operate out of habit. So whatever focus you have, you typically have that focus habitually. You have it as part of a habit. So when you're actually, looking at things and, the focus that you tend to take tends to be habitual. So if you're one of these people who complains all the time, well, guess what? It's not just a focus you have because you're having a bad day. It's a focus you have because you have a habit of focusing on everything that's wrong and all the things you're complaining about.
Howdy peeps,
I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Join the Journey radio program. And if you did, be sure to click subscribe so you can get more clips in the future. And be sure to check out the Join the Journey radio program broadcast every Wednesday night on the Join the Journey radio network. Find more information at jointhejourneyradio.com.